it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As many of you guys know, I recently got injured. I had a condition where there was air built up in my chest cavity, but I recently got x-rayed and I'm all clear, and tomorrow I actually fly out to go to Maui. So before I go, I don't know if I'm gonna dive yet, but if I do, I want to make sure I'm in tip-top shape. So I'm gonna hit a shore dive real quick right now. I'm gonna go west because that's the only clean water and calm water that there is on the island right now. So I'm gonna go out west, go try out this new spot that I haven't gone too much before. I only went once or twice, but I'm gonna try it out again, see how it is, and hopefully I get lucky. But just trying to, you know, test my ability, see how my body feels, and see if I can go dive deeper on Maui. So I'll see you guys in the water. We ran into this cool little black tip swimming out in the open water. Super cool to see. Hardly ever see this kind shark. I usually only see the white tips and sometimes Galapagos, but this guy was super cool to run into. I made it out to some structure and I kind of took a drop on it just to see if there was anything around in the rocks and stuff. A lot of those little veke, a lot of tape. But yeah, I got down to the bottom and there's 2 kumu just swimming around there. That was pretty cool to see. They were just chilling. Not scared of me at all. They just kept coming right up to me. But here's my first drop. I was seeing a huge pile of fish out on this flat, and it was absolutely gigantic. There's some papio and uhu and nai, pualus, all kinds of stuff. And it was just this giant school of fish, so I figured there was probably something on it. So I get down, you can see how big the school is there, and I start dusting and grunting. And then I turn back and there's a big uku coming right in. So I put my eyes down real fast. I look back up, he's kind of swimming away. So I put my eyes down again, dust a little bit, grunt a little more. And when I look up, he's right in range. Boom, popped him. Starts ripping line out of my reel. So eventually I managed to chase the uku down. He took a lot of line, he went pretty far, but I just kind of swam after him, and I was pulling on my line and I noticed that I was stuck on something. And I actually thought I lost him because, one, I couldn't feel him pulling anymore. And I also could see my line going down, but I couldn't see it going anywhere else, so I didn't know where he was. And then I saw him move just there, and I realized he was still on there, so I calmed down a little bit. Took a little short breathe up, and then I dropped down for my uku. So first I just untangled myself there. I don't even know what I was tangled on, but I guess I was. And then I went and retrieved my uku. Really nice shot, straight through the eye and the gill plate. So solid holding shot, he wasn't gonna get off or anything. Glad my line didn't cut though, because ukus are infamous for running you around reef and stuff. But this guy was okay. Really solid fish. This is by far my biggest uku. Like, it's not even close. I thought this guy was at least a 10-pounder, but it turned out to be a little bit lighter than that. Still a really beautiful fish. Super stoked. So here's my next drop. I was seeing a pile of moo, and I wanted to try and get my hands on one or two. So I dropped down and I kind of tried to hide behind this ledge. It was a little bit awkward though, because I wanted to keep my gun up while keeping my head underneath. And you can see it's a little bit awkward. But yeah, I started dusting up the sand, and if you look, the moos are coming in, but they're all kind of small. And they're not coming in very close, and you'll see when I look up again, they're actually already kind of leaving. So I keep dusting whatever pupille comes in right there. And then I look up again, and they're kind of farther away actually than they were before. So I realized that I needed to get a better hiding spot, because they were interested, but only the small ones came close enough, and the big ones were staying in the back. So I'm just gonna pause the video right here. So basically now I'm underneath a ledge, and I've been here for about 2.5, almost 3 minutes. I'm at the end of my breath hold. I'm sitting underneath this ledge, and I'm dusting using my left hand outside of the ledge. And I was there for a while, but then at the last second, the school comes flying over that little reef there. And one of them is pretty big, and then this is where we leave off now. Isn't that a beautiful sight to see? I rolled that big moo, stoned him. So basically what I was doing was I was hiding my entire body, I was hiding my presence, but at the same time creating a sort of distraction to entice the fish to come in closer. And because they couldn't see me, they really committed to getting over there to see if there was something for them to eat. But this is also another PB of mine, a really big moo. Is by far, easily, it's not even a question, my biggest moo ever. And I was super excited. I got 2 PBs in one dive, and I was super stoked. Here's us back on shore, my dad and I. There's my big moo, my big uku. Super stoked and grateful that I was able to get these guys. After we shot those 2 fish, we basically just headed in. We didn't need any more than that for sure. And this is gonna go out to friends and family as well, not just my dad and I. But yeah, super stoked.